Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Akian. Bear with us for a second. We're going to check the live feed, make sure everything is running smooth. Okay. All right, as always, we want to give all praises to our powers. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahushai,
Rakata Yahushai,
Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahushai.
Rakata Yahushai.
I giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that have taught us this truth, that are constantly willing well through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Shalom to my beloved brethren that are out there pushing this word wholeheartedly in truth and in sincerity, that are not wavering to the left nor to the right, but constantly stand on that straight and narrow, fighting for your crowns in these last days that we are truly living in. Shalom to the few sisters, the Akwaps. Shalom also to the Israelite foreigners, those that may look like it's like the other nations, but their seed line goes back to our forefathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Hardy Shalom. You know, it's another edition of Friday Night Live. And Lord willing, you know, through this live lesson, you know, we are going to do what we do, which is, you know, edify the Lord's elect, man. You know, and today's topic is, you know, idleness brings forth wickedness, you know. All right. And, you know, the Lord, he has us doing a job, okay. And a part of his job is to constantly keep working, man, you know, constantly staying in tune, you know what I'm saying? Being on point, getting better, you know what I'm saying? But the job don't stop, man, you know? And we in a time where, you know, prophecy is speaking, prophecy is being fulfilled, you know? So, you know, more than ever, we not in a time to be slacking, we're not in a time to, you know, be, you know, pretty much in a lackadaisical spirit because of how much things is going on. You know what I'm saying? Really, we all should be in a spirit of being on fire for Yahweh by Shah, you know? All right, because how much the Lord is speeding the times for us, you know what I'm saying? How much the Lord is actually revealing what he had the prophets of old written down in the scriptures that we go through and break them down, you know? So we got a lot of work to cover. It's a lot of ground that we have to cover, and every brother that puts his hand to the plow, all right, you're a part of that work group, you know what I'm saying, to cover every aspect. We're all needed, man. You know, don't think that you're not needed. You're needed, man. You know what I'm saying? But if we can, let's start with Hebrews 10, where it says your profession. You know what I said? Hebrews 10. Maybe it's like the 20, somewhere around the 20th verse.
If you got it, okay, yeah.
Hebrews start 22.
22. Okay. The book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith,
Mm-hmm.
having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience,
Mm-hmm.
and our bodies washed with pure water.
Right. So, you know, as we come into this truth, you know, mind you that the Lord separated you from the world. Okay. So the Lord gave you a clean slate, you know, because it's through Yahweh Shai that we have a chance at redemption, which is salvation, man, you know. And, you know, as the Lord brings you into this ministry, you know, it's not for you to get comfortable. It's for you to put in the effort. You know, of course, you gotta learn as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Pray to Yahweh Shai, fast, grow, you know what I'm saying? Get your study on, you know. But you gotta know that look, the Lord, he wants us to all work for him. You know what I'm saying? That's what this truth is. It's a business, you know. So Yahweh Shai has put us in this business. So we gotta uphold the business the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because what business that, you know, you come to and ain't nobody there working?
Okay, that's a failed business.
That's a failed business, you know what I'm saying? Or like let's say somebody got a farm and they just letting the animals run around and they ain't taking care of the vineyard, and it's gonna look crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna look out of order, man. You know? So the Lord got us doing this work. This work comes with, you know what I'm saying, us having to maintain this business, okay? And the work don't stop, man. You know? It's constantly work to be done 24/7 pretty much, you know? So read that again one more time, Baba Kishore.
Yeah, Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 22.
Mhm.
Let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience
Mhm.
and our bodies washed with pure water.
Yep, so having our bodies washed with pure water, right? So somebody could go what to Psalms 119 and 9. You know, how shall a young man cleanse his way? Okay, your evil conscience was cleared once you came into this truth. You know, the Lord changed you. You know what I'm saying? And every day is a new day to get better. You know, because we be renewed in the spirit day by day. You know what I'm saying? We're constantly purging off that old man. You know what I'm saying? And building up that new spiritual man. You know what I'm saying? So it's a constant fight, it's a constant battle. You know. But go ahead out.
This is Psalms 119 and verse 9.
Hmm.
Where withal shall a young man cleanse his way
Hmm.
by taking heed thereto according to thy word.
Right, by taking heed according to thy word, man. You know, this is the word that you want to be taking heed to. You know what I'm saying? All right, because pretty soon, man, you know, there ain't gonna be businesses and work for you to be going to. Everybody's worried about trying to get their lives together. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get to the bag. They trying to fucking be secured in this society. Well, this society is crumbling. There's a retail apocalypse. There's a shortage of work out here. You know what I'm saying? It's an inflated economy that's circling in a drain that's getting ready to pop at any moment, man. You know? So this is the greatest work that you want to be a part of, man. This is the best work that the Lord had allowed us to be a part of. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Go back.
I got a precept right
Yeah,
quick.
yeah, go ahead.
St. John chapter 9 and verse 4, it says, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day, the night cometh when no man can work.
Right. See, so we must work the work of him that sent us, because it's Yahweh Shema Shai that does the calling. We don't choose to be a prophet. We don't choose to uh come to the Lord. The Lord chooses us. You know. So as the Lord chosen us, what I'm saying, that's heavy within itself. It seems like it's something so small, but it's not. That's something that's like amazing. You know what I mean? That the Lord chose you out of the sand of the sea. It's millions of Israelites out there, billions. You know, and out of all these Israelites that are out there, the Lord chose you. You know, to uphold this high office, this ministry. You're actually a reprover of your nation. You know what I'm saying? You're actually standing firm for righteousness against a wicked ruler, man. And you exalting the names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You know, that's heavy within itself because look at this, look at the condition and the state of our people, man. You know, they're jacked up and through out here. So when it comes to that time of night, that's when we could start working because we'll be in the kingdom. You know, the world that is currently in front of us, Esau's world, his world will come to an end. All right, and then when that night, because we already in the night, so when that morning comes, we'll be in the kingdom. So we got to work, man. Go back to Hebrews.
Yeah. This is Hebrews chapter 10 and verse 23 now. It says, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering.
Say, let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering. Right? This is our profession. Like 300. What is your
Oh, yeah, yeah,
profession?
yeah.
Haru, Haru. Their profession was to go to war and put people to death.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? That was their profession. They was some cold killers.
yeah.
You
That's
know,
right.
our profession is to go out to the highways and hedges and do what? Like the Lord said, compel my people to come in. You know, He's turned us into what? Fishers of men.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And as we're fishers of men, we're out there gathering. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about the Lord's elect, waking the Lord's elect up, man. We're gathering the sheep. We're trying to bring the sheep into the barn, man. Bring the sheep that is lost back to Yahweh by Shema Bashar, you know, because
Mm.
Yahweh Shah is going to defend his sheep, man. You know, take care of his sheep. All right, but we gotta go find those. We gotta not literally go find them, but we put forth the word to gravitate just the sheep back to Yahweh by Shema Bashar,
Casting
that
that
net.
mhm.
Yeah, we casting that net.
Yeah.
We reeling you in. You got some? Go ahead.
Yeah, I got the word for profession. It's G3671,
Mhm.
homologia, and it's a profession whom we profess to be ours, a profession, a confession, one who professes or confesses.
Yep. So that's the Lord said. Somebody grab that. He that deny me
Oh,
before men, I shall deny him. You know. So if we're not confessing Yahweh Shai to the world, you
ooh,
know, Yahweh Shai is gonna deny us to the Heavenly Father. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
that's why it's important for us to teach, for us to preach and do what the Lord commands us, because we want Yahweh Shai to confess our names unto Abba Yahweh, man.
That's real. I got the root of it is G3670, and it's homologeo
Mhm.
eo, and like you have said, it says to profess, to declare openly, speak out freely. Right here, look, to profess oneself the worshiper of one, to
See,
praise, celebrate.
to praise, to celebrate. So that's what we're doing. We through these lessons, through us going to the highways, we're praising and confessing Yahweh by Shema Bashai to the world, because this world don't know the Lord. This
Mm.
world don't know the Most High, or they wouldn't be caught up with sweet Jeebus.
Look right here, it says to give thanks, to acknowledge.
See, to
We're
give thanks,
acknowledging, you know
to
what I'm saying?
acknowledge, yeah.
And we thank Yahweh Shem Shai for the most smallest of things,
Yep.
to the most biggest of things, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. Homo ligeo.
I'm a legale. I'm a legale. Yep. You see? So that's what we're doing. You got that? Yeah, go ahead.
Matthew 10 and verse 33. But whatsoever shall deny me before it's like it. But whosoever shall deny me before men,
Mhm.
him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven.
See, Yahweh Shai say he gonna deny before his Father which is in heaven. And that means if Yahweh Shai deny us, that means he gonna
Mm.
destroy us.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that means. He gonna leave you out here to be destroyed during the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, he gonna leave you out here to defend for yourself during the time of the hour of temptation, you know, or just have Esau draft you and send your ass over to war. You know what I'm saying? During the time of World War III. You know, that's if Yahweh Shai denies us, that's what the Lord gonna do. So that's why preaching is important, that we confessing Yahweh Shai to the world, and we not settled upon our leaves being, you know, idle, man. You know what I'm saying? That we all provoke each other to keep pushing this word, man.
I got a quick one, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
Matthew 9 and verse 37. Then say he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few.
At Babakashah,
Yeah,
look up harvest.
yep, that's spirit. I already did.
Yep.
Yep. This is a harvest in the blue letter. And it says, let me see what it says.
Strong's G 2326. There's mas. There's mas.
Threades mas. And it reads harvest, the act of reaping.
Reaping, yep.
Reaping.
Mhm.
No, gathering, man.
Mhm.
Big of the gathering of men into the kingdom of God.
See, figuratively of gathering men into the kingdom, because really it starts with the Lord gathering his elect, because it's a building that's being built, and every brother, you are part of that building. This is the house of David being what? Restored again. Matter of fact, somebody got to go to John 21 and 15. You know, this is why the Lord asked Peter, you know, Simon, does thou lovest me?
Mm-hmm.
You know, feed my sheep. You know, because you can't really say, well, I love the Lord, but then you're not putting forth your works for the Lord. You know.
Because like you said, the laborers, prophets, you got to think about the 1/3 remnant.
Mm-hmm.
The true believers.
Speak about.
The 1/3 remnant. The remnant, the believers. The ones that sincerely believe in Yahweh Yahushua, that constantly need that comfort, man.
Yeah.
Through the mouthpiece of Yahweh Yahushua prophets, man.
Right, and that's what Jake needs. Jake needs a comfort of their mind, man. Because going through Babylon, what I'm saying, ain't nothing but hell here. Like they say, this is the white man's heaven and the black man's hell. Same with the so-called Puerto Ricans, same thing with the so-called Mexicans, Guatemalans, you know what I'm saying? Native American Indians. This is hell for our people because this is not our rest, you know? So this word provides a place of comfort, a refuge. We can hide in the Lord. We can depend on the Lord. And we have an outlook towards us getting the fuck out of America, man. And not just have that docile mind that this is the end all be all, like Jake be like, fuck, if this is it, I'm through, you know, and they wallow away. But this truth motivates us. It motivates us to fight for something that is bigger than us, man. You know? Go ahead, Art. Was that it, Art? Okay, yeah, hit that John.
Oh, shit. My bad, man. That's not it. That's the point, bro.
You hit that John.
Yep, this is St. John chapter 21 and verse
And then brother, hold me 1 Samuel 17.
oh, you said 20, huh?
21 and 15.
Oh,
Yeah.
21 and 15. Okay, this is St. John 21 and 15. So when they had dined, Yahushua saith unto Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these?
Mm-hmm.
He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee.
Mm-hmm.
He saith unto him, Feed my lambs.
Mm-hmm.
He saith unto him the second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me?
Mm-hmm.
He saith unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee.
Mm-hmm.
He saith unto him, Feed my sheep.
Mm-hmm.
Then Salaki, he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, Lovest thou me?
Right. You see, so 3 goes into understanding, All right. So the Lord was telling Peter, which was the rock of the church, right? Which, if you love me, feed my sheep, you know. This is what I'm building you up for, to go out and preach, to go out and bring forth what? The good tidings, you know. This is why the Lord has even called us, okay? Not to take this truth for ourselves, not to make merchandise of the Lord's words, you know what I'm saying? Not to have this knowledge to, fill our own bellies, you know what I'm saying? No, this is for the Lord's elect, for the Lord's lambs, That's why the Lord gave us this precious knowledge, And I'm gonna tell you how precious this knowledge was, because we gotta be go to 1 Samuel 17 and 34, because if you can receive it through the Spirit, Peter was King David, you know, and King David, he was adamant about the sheep, and the Lord knew that was David. The Lord knew that was David, you know. So we got to have that mind frame of being adamant about the Lord's sheep, That's why we do lessons to edify, to build up. Go ahead, Doc.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 34.
Now, when you read into this account, no, this is the time when they're getting ready to go to war against the Philistines, and before before David took down Goliath, which was through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, Saul criticized him. He said you're just a sheep herder, and then David had to like check Saul for a second, like, you don't know I just slew a bear and a lion for the sheep. I might be the smallest, but David was mighty through the spirit,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bring it out after, brother. Sure.
Yep.
Go ahead.
This is 1 Samuel chapter 17 and verse 34.
Mm-hmm.
And David said unto Saul, Thy servant keep his father's sheep.
Mm-hmm.
And there came a lion and a bear
Mm-hmm.
and took a lamb out of the flock.
Yep. So a lion and a bear took the lamb out of the flock. Let's see what David did just to go just for that lamb. Go ahead.
Continuing in verse 35. And it reads, and I went out after him and smote him and delivered it out of his mouth.
Yep. So David went and fought a lion and a bear just to save the lamb. He wasn't like, well, it's just one lamb. I'll let it slide. Every lamb is precious, you know. And even Yahushua made the same reference, you know. Yahushua made the same reference, you know. If one sheep is lost, would not you go and find that one sheep? Roughly paraphrasing, you know, show you that the lambs are important. The Lord's elect are important, man. That's why teaching is so important, that we can't be idle in the Lord's work, man. You know, pretty much in its truth, we're a jack of all trades. You know what I'm saying? Because when you listen to the different parables, you know, the Lord is comparing us to a shepherd. You know what I'm saying? He's comparing us to a husbandman. You know, he's comparing us to worldly uh businesses. You know what I'm saying? But making it into a spiritual sense. You know, so we're a jack of all trade. We fit all categories. You know, but go ahead, Ak, I'm sorry.
No, you good. First Samuel 30, no, First Samuel 17 verse 35 still.
Mm-hmm.
And it reads, and I went out after him and smote him
Mm-hmm.
and delivered it out of his mouth.
Yep.
And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard.
So so David grabbed the lion by his beard. You know what I'm saying? Get your that's
Open your
heavy.
mouth.
Yeah, open your head, get my land back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's heavy.
That's a strong ass beast too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Fierce,
the
too.
king of the
Yeah.
jungle right there, you know, the lion. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of courage David upheld for his land, which is spiritual, you know, because later on, you know, then he was David, but then he didn't know later on he was gonna be Peter, you know, and then he was gonna be an actual gathering of the sheep through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a thing called reincarnation, you know. So the Lord put him in that office. He already had the same like mentality to be for the sheep, you know, because Peter was a he was a core disciple. He was a head disciple of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, he loved the Lord's lambs. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, I'll stop at verse 36. You stop at verse 36.
This is First Samuel chapter 17 and verse 35. And I went out after him and smote him
Mm-hmm.
and delivered it out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And when he arose against me, I caught him by his beard
Mm-hmm.
and smote him and slew him.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Thy servant slew both the lion and the bear, and this uncircumcised Philistine shall be as one of them. Seeing, seeing he has defied the armies of defied the armies of the living God. Yahweh shot.
Yep. See, so you know you can read into that account. It goes into King David, you know, taking down Goliath with a slingshot, you know, and that's that stone that pierced through Goliath's forehead, you know, shit that was backed by the spirit of the Lord, you know, which that was like a gun back then. That was an ancient gun back then. You know, Goliath got hit with a hot rock, you know, and then got his head chopped off.
Oh yeah, with his own sword.
With his own sword, yeah. Show you that you uncircumcised Philistines, you know, don't be you heathens. Period. Don't be talking shit about our powers and our people, man. As if Yahweh Shema Shai ain't gonna fucking get you, man. You know, and that's why we go so hard for the Lord, because we know that Yahweh Shema Shai, when we fight for the Lord fights for us, man. You know, and He takes down all our enemies. Can't none of these nations F with us, man. You know, that's why Esau's so afraid that, you know, we standing back upon our feet again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, rehearsing the righteous acts together by the Lord, man. You know, We getting ourselves together. Esau wants us to be niggas, man. Esau wants us to play Xbox One and
Smoke
PlayStation
weed.
5 and smoke weed all day and have dirty ass white socks and eat fucking
Pringles.
soggy Fruit Loops. You know, like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That ain't worth nothing, man. Esau want us to be docile, hanging on street corners, man. You know what I'm saying? With your so-called boys, getting into mischief, man. You know, being evil. You know, or you know, Esau don't mind you fucking, you know, being a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Or being a ball player, a high paid slave, where you just a pro athlete, but you a slave to the devil. You know, Esau don't mind that. Or if you are uh somewhat what they call a quality Jake, you know, you go to fucking the army. Esau don't mind you going to the army. You know what I'm saying? Because everything that you're doing is all for his society, man. But when you start turning back to your how about Shemal Shai, that goes against his society. His society is predicated off of nothing but wickedness. You know? So Esau does not want us to be preaching these words. You know? He'd rather you be a dumb nigga, a dumb Mexican. You know what I'm saying? A dumb, a dumb tonto. You know? But see, when you come to this knowledge, to this wisdom, see, you are far above these average ass peons, man. Even those that do have high status, you're above them because they're evil. They don't know nothing. And the scriptures say, wickedness is not knowledge. You know, you look at these fucking celebrities, like you just talking about Doja Cat, brother. Look at that bitch, bugged out. She's a demon. You know, who else is a demon that y'all could think of at the top?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z is a demon. He want to be imaged after a gay artist, Basiat. I'm saying the dude's name right, you know?
And he likes rubbing elbows with like these businessmen. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
He stays around those like people and shit because you know they got that money.
yeah. He's a one percenter. He's a part of that brulee, that black fraternity, you know, with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that Diddy's a known flamer. You know what I'm saying? He flames on. He goes to all them fucking parties, and you know he's a gatekeeper to bring you new booty rappers in, and you know turn you out. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of new booty rappers, little babies, and all them dudes that are getting turned out. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. Look at fucking emo. Who is it? Damian Lillard. Y'all seen that shit?
Oh, he that's that basketball player, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
the
is he
fucking
is
white
fucking
boy.
emo. Yeah.
He's a emo now. You know, that's his he's in his new spirit. You know, it's a ritual, man. They make Jake weird, you know, but in this knowledge, us stand up for righteousness, it shows you how to be a man. It shows you how to be clean, it shows you how to be pure, it shows you how to be better, man. You know? So Esau doesn't want us to be better. He wants us to be at the bottom. But y'all got anything?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
a
this
precept.
brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
And to back you up real quick to quote the script, I was thinking of you speaking on that, bro.
Mhm.
That's how you know this scripture alone that I'm about to quote right now. That's how you know we in a wicked world. The scripture says, paraphrasing, when you depart from evil, you make yourself a prey, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, and that
Yeah.
scripture right there shows that this place is fucking wicked. When we
Yeah.
came to the truth, and you know the Lord blesses the beautiful Rakakadash, man. Shit start fucking everything start coming against us, man.
Yeah.
Why? Because we want to be better, man. You know, we actually care for our nation, man.
Yeah.
You know, we want our nation to literally serve you how why y'all shy, man, and
Yeah.
truth and sincerity, man. Because we
That's
know
right.
that's going to benefit them at the end of the day, man.
That's right.
You know, but the point is, man, that make us departed from evil make us a prey, man. That shows how wicked this fucking place is, man. Because at the end of the day, we just trying to do the right thing.
Facts. Facts.
But I was just get to the point in the Second Timothy 2.
Mhm.
You know, this scripture, this like I can't think of the word, but this I can't think of the word. I'm just get to the point. That's like in Second Timothy 2 and verse get to the point that you at verse 10. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake,
Mhm.
that they may also obtain the salvation which is in Mashiach Yahushai with eternal glory.
Yeah, so hey, being in this truth is not easy. It's a tough, it's a tough road for strong men.
Yeah.
But the Lord gives us the tools, man. You know, He gives us the spirit to keep pushing and keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got to utilize them, man. Lord bless you. You know what I'm saying? He give you the spirit. You gotta put the effort in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fight your own self. You gotta battle your own demons. You know what I'm saying? Because there is spirits out there, and one of those spirits is that slothful spirit, man. You know, and every season it'll come back around, and the longer you're in the truth, you'll start being able to identify these spirits, because that spirit will try to attach itself to you. And it'll try to put you in that get sit back spirit, be comfortable, enjoy your flesh, and just put you in a chilling spirit, when it's like, nah, we got work to do. Let's get up and work. And then when we get done, when everything's all said and done, then we could chill, then we could relax and enjoy life. Here we can't enjoy life, man. It wasn't made for us to enjoy life here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna back you up, but I'm gonna jump up. You was done, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna back you up now. I'm gonna jump up a little bit. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. The point is verse 4. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. Like, because you said this place is not for us to have pleasure and to be kicking back and enjoying just kicking back, and being slothful. That's the point when you're saying, man. We here to endure hardness as a good soldier for Yahushua Mashiach, man. We go through, to be hardened for the next man, the next woman, the next believer, man. Okay, yep. And for us to just grow in the spirit to please Yahweh Yahushua, and for our image to be reflected in Him, man. Yep. Really is a bigger picture to our hell. Really is a beautiful thing behind our hell, man. Yep. It's really just up to us, and just keep praying to Yahweh Yahushua. Ultimately, since I said it's up to us, it really is about the elect. But the point is, man, is to constantly appreciate the benefits behind the hell. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and love your hell,
Yep.
But was that it? Was it
My bad. One more verse. Verse 4: No man that warreth entangled himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please who had chosen him to be a soldier. Yep. So basically, you're not gonna put your energy all into this worldly shit. You're always gonna keep your eyes single, going into focus on your how about Shemai Shai, man, at the end of the day.
Yeah, because entangling yourself with the world, with the world, hey, you noticing this truth, you're gonna have to start cutting ties, man. Hey, you might not see your children like the way you want to. All right, you might lose relationships. You know what I'm saying? You might lose family members, but so what? What's more important is doing the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's more important, And then the Lord as you grow in this thing, the Lord start making you cold, man. He start making you that I don't give a fuck mentality. Because when shit hit the fan, and let's say you do have a woman, let's say you do have children with that woman, hey, they might not necessarily make it.
Yeah.
Your woman might bug out at the last minute and fucking be like, I'm just gonna go take the chip.
Make your seed take.
And make your seed take. What you gonna go take the chip with them? Then y'all all gonna get dipped. You're gonna get dipped in that fire. So being untangled, you're severing those emotions from this place, man. And you can really, this truth consumes you. It consumes your whole life. And really our lives is not our lives. Our lives is for the Lord.
Just like, we own our woman, we under the curse, but we own our woman, we the Lord's woman, so He owns us, man.
Yep. It's like you coming into the mob. Once you join, you don't never get out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't never get out. You made a covenant. Yeah, you made a promise. This is a promise. You stay until either we make it out of here or you die.
Yeah, life.
Yes, it's one or the other. Which one you want? You don't have no choice. So you're not even your own no more. You became, like Paul said, you became a bondman for the Lord, you know. And part of what the Lord wants is to teach his sheep.
Um,
No, you got it.
that's part of doulos.
Mhm.
That's the Greek word
Servant.
for servant. Yeah, huh? You know, you put your interest and your will in the back seat. You know.
Damn, Jay, turn that shit off.
Yeah, one more verse. It's back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was done.
It's back. Both of y'all point seven, and it's a precept to the scripture basically saying if you deny, the Lord. This is 2 Timothy 2 and verse 13. This is that verse 2 Timothy 2 and verse 12. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us.
Yep, that's it. That's it. You have some monkey?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Saint Luke chapter 2 and verse 49, and he said unto them, how is it that ye sought me? This is Yahushua. Wish ye not that I must be about my father's business?
Yep. And that was he was talking to his mother, man. You know, Yahushua was in the temple teaching. You know, he was a man at 12 years old. You know, and he was teaching. Everybody, that's the spirit. Everybody was astounded at his what he knew. You know what I'm saying? So he was sent to do he was sent on a mission.
Yeah.
So we have the same mission, you know. All right, we have the same mission. You know what I'm saying? So we got to continue. All right, as Yahushua went on that mission, you know. Go ahead,
It says, and they understood not the saying which he spoke unto them. Yeah, I did the point. That was the point right there. It was just saying,
Yeah,
that's his father's business.
go back to John 21, and you can go to 17, and then read that again, and then somebody go back to Hebrews 10, and start at verse 24. But after this brother reads this,
Okay. Saint John 21 and verse 17, and he said, Salakia, and he said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things, thou knowest that I love thee. Yahushua saith unto him, feed my sheep.
Yep. So it grieved Peter that the Lord was asking him so many times, right? It grieved him. Now, you know, when brothers get on brothers and and tell you, hey brother, you slipping, because you falling short, you're not on your grind. Well, yeah, at times it could be grievous, but you need, like Yahushua was doing to Peter, because what Yahushua was doing was provoking him unto good works. Go ahead and read that now. Hebrews.
Can I get a picture of what you said though? Or no?
Nah, not yet.
Okay,
Just because I'm trying to make a point.
Okay, I got you, my bad. It said 20. It said 10 to 27, right?
No, 10 and 24.
Hebrews 10 and verse 24.
And then look up the word provoke after you read that.
Hebrews 10 and verse 24. And let us not concern one another to provoke unto love and to good works.
Yep. So and let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works, right? So now you look up this word provoke, and it goes into what? Irritating. So at that moment, Yahushua was irritating Peter to what? Feed the lambs, man. All right. So that's how it is, even in the truth. But you need that. You don't want to be that guy like, who you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing me. Well, then you start talking like that, and then the Lord starts directing that energy towards you. Well, he don't need you, because the Lord brought you into this thing. The Lord, he don't need you. He don't need none of us, man. So a brother's saying, hey, time to step up, step your game up. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep moving. You like, you know what? You shake the dust off you, and you get to grinding. You pick up the pace. You pick up the speed. All right, because we got more than enough. We got more than enough for us to do a show a day. You know what I'm saying? It's unlimited um ammo out there. You know, you look at all these different news platforms, alternative, you know, man, you find so much is going on concerning prophecy. And then we understand the Lord gave us the apostles, you know, he gave us men that are constantly feeding us, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you can't never have that spirit of, you know, you've learned enough. There's always something you can continuously keep learning and growing in. It's the scripture is so bad, it's so vast. Once you get to that point in your mind that you learned enough, you through. You through. You know? Because it's always some for you to learn in the scriptures. There's always something for you to go into. There's always something for you to revive, you know, revise over that you haven't been that you haven't read in a while, you know? And then you might get another layer to it that you didn't get the first time, you know? And then you're like, oh man, you get that same feeling to you when you came to the truth. You get that excitement, man. Oh man, hold on, I got edify on this. Hold on, let me drop this. Little wings edifying, you know what I'm saying? That it should be you should be passionate about this thing. Go ahead, Ak, with the word.
This is the word provoke. It says this is Strong's G 3948.
Strong's G 3948. Paroxysmos. Paroxysmos.
Paroxysmos. And it says inciting,
Mhm.
incitement,
Mhm.
irritation.
See, irritation. You know. So Peter was grieved. He said, "But thou knowest that I love the sheep." You know. Why you keep asking me, Lord? Hey, cause I'm not gonna always be with you. You know. Back then, you know, the Lord was with the disciples. You know what I'm saying? He was with the disciples. He was teaching them and showing them everything, performing miracles right in front of them. You know, and it was gonna come to a point where they was gonna have to take them training wheels off and go out and preach as Yahweh Shai, you know, he got put on the cross. You know, just because Yahweh Shai went back to the right hand of the Father didn't mean that they had to stop preaching. You know, so Yahweh Shai, that's what he's training us for. He's building us up so we can all, you know what I'm saying, have that confidence and that energy to be able to go preach, man. That's why you're learning. You're being built up to be able to stand upon your own feet to be able to push this word. You know what I'm saying? You got some?
That word incite goes into encourage.
Yep.
You know, encouragement says stir up, egg on. You know how people in the world, they egg you on,
Yep.
like annoying you and shit. That's what we the brothers do to each other, man. But we're annoying each other for a positive reason, though.
Yep.
You know, unlikely like these people.
Yep.
And the precept that I said I was going to get, I'm glad that you said hold on to it because it matches to basically what you said, bro.
Okay. Cool. Yep. Grab it. You got some more?
Okay.
Okay. If you go, 1 Peter 5:2.
This is Proverbs 9 and verse 8. Reprove not a scorner, lest he hate thee. Rebuke a wise man, and he will love thee.
See, rebuke a wise man, and he will love you. You know, all right, and that's just what it is. You know, wise man gonna take what you're saying into his mind and carefully consider it and put it into action if it applies to him. You know, and he gonna love you ever more because you didn't made it. You didn't made a bond with that brother, and then you know you didn't make that brother even stronger. You know, so it benefits him overall. You see what I'm saying? Was that it?
That was the next. You jumped, not even say you jumped the gun, but basically just said verse 9 says it.
Oh, go ahead.
Verse 9: give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser.
See, and he will be yet wiser, man. You know.
Yep. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? All right. That's why we truly here to build each other up. You know. The tabernacles of David is being restored all over again. The walls fell down, now the building coming back together, man. You know, and every brother that's doing a part, man, that's us getting back close to the kingdom that faster. You know, Lord, once Israel wake up, you know, as we believe to the spirit that you know the elect are sealed, you know, but the destruction is going to happen on a major level, man. You know, where it's going to be Great chaos out here. The Lord is already showing where we've been saying like tens of thousands of people going to be dying all at one time. You know what I'm saying? Lord doing it. Earthquakes, different storms. You know what I'm saying?
Signs of in the heavens.
Oh, signs in the heavens. Yeah. You know, people done fell out because they took that Tampico juice. You know what I'm saying? They didn't got that. They didn't got that Tampico juice in their body. You know that didn't put people in the millions. You know that didn't got deleted. You know, so and in the days is being sped up.
Yeah.
You know, because why the Lord's elect is waking up. Lord about to bring it into this fucking place. We ain't going to be here forever. You know what I'm saying? Constantly keep preaching his word. Pretty soon they're gonna shut all this shit down. You know, they're gonna shut down the internet. They gonna bring more draconian measures, more harsh laws. You know what I'm saying? To stop what they calling it? To stop hate speech, to you know,
Extremist groups and shit.
yeah, to stop so-called extremist group, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna shut it all down. But then that's when we stop preaching. That's when we, all right, well, we did our part, you know. And going into that time, you want to have it on your mind that look, I did everything in my power to serve Yahweh by Shem Shai, man. You want to have that confidence when you go into the time of Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? That you did everything in your power to serve the Lord, what the Lord commanded us to do to the best of your ability. Go ahead.
That's at Ephesians 6, bro. That you speak about basically doing everything to withstand the evil day, man.
Yep.
Paraphrasing, man. You know, Jacob's trouble, man. Let's do whatever we have to do right now for that day in the future.
Yep, that's right. Go ahead.
Yeah. First Peter chapter 5 and verse 2. It says, "Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly."
Not by constraint, but willingly. You know, this you got Jakes that I don't want to get up and do a lesson. Well, you in the wrong business. You know, I don't want to go to camp. I'd rather go watch my son play football, or I rather hang with my woman on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? You got Jakes that be thinking these things in their mind. Well, this ain't for you then, because your life is supposed to be revolving around Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You shouldn't be constrained in your mind or have an issue in your mind about doing the work of the Lord. If you got an issue about doing the work of the Lord, you're not right in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? And you love being here in hell. You know? Because man, this when we found about this truth, this was the greatest thing that ever happened to us.
Yeah.
You know? I got a chance to be saved.
Mm.
I got a power that looks like me. You know, the Lord gonna change me from these weak bodies. He gonna take me out of captivity. You like, man, sign me up. I don't, sign me up. Of course, it comes with the bitter. You know what I'm saying? You start growing in this thing. You start learning the balance. But still, you should still have that passion about you. About look, shit. Prophecy is speaking. We about to get out of here real soon. Put your foot on the gas and let's go. Read that part again, brother.
Yeah. It says, "Feed the flock." First Peter chapter 5 and verse 2.
Uh-huh.
"Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly."
See, not by constraint, but willingly. This should be this is what you want to do. Like my man Nate Dogg said, this is where I want to be. I'm with my loved ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because who's my mother, who's my father? Oh, you got that? That's spirit.
Man.
That's spirit. Go ahead, huh?
This is Luke 14 and verse 26. "And if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sister, yea, his own life also, he cannot be my disciple."
Man,
And that's not, if I may say, it's not literally saying I hate my parents and being being disobedient and talking back to them. Basically, it's just saying their ways, man. Just because your mom, your dad, your father, your sister, your wife, your son, your daughter, you cannot go along with their ways. You cannot please their fucking feelings, man. You know, we against celebrating certain things. We against doing this and that. You know, they gotta just accept it. If they don't accept it, that's on them. You gotta continue to focus on Yahweh Yahushua, no matter what comes, no matter what pain comes behind them.
Yeah, yeah. Don't be afraid to lose here, cause you're gonna lose here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna lose here. You know, especially when you're trying to do right. You know. Matter of fact, if you could precept that thing,
Yeah.
where the disciples asked if we give up all these, what shall we receive?
I got you. Can we
Yeah,
read one
yeah. Go ahead.
verse? One more verse. Verse 27. And whosoever do not bear his cross, you know, basically, bear your burden, man, and come after me cannot be my disciple.
Yep.
Okay, so he's the one you want to brother, my brother.
Yeah. The Lord said they should receive a hundredfold.
Yep. Yeah, man. Think about Job, man. He lost everything but got tenfold.
Yep.
I got you, brother.
So you casting, you giving up everything here for the Lord. You know, the Lord's going to reward you. You know, and one of the rewards that we want is ultimately salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? To be delivered. That's going to be one of the greatest rewards, is to make it out of Babylon the Great. You know, on a good side of the Lord. You know, be beamed up into those ships. You know, you be like, I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? How was shy now? Deliver me. You know, and those that the brother was going into, those ships, they're like miniature. They're not miniature. They're like big planets, man. You know, they can house cities in them. You know, so it's gonna be a big ship that the Lord gonna pick up the elect in. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a big ship. We trying to be up in that. We gonna be in Yahushua ship. You know, because it talks about a ceremony and Yahushua, and so you know Yahushua come in the Father ship. So we gonna get to be in Yahushua ship. We gonna get to parlay in Yahushua ship. That's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? Think about being in Yahushua ship. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be woo. You know, Yahushua ship, he got the best of the best. He just gonna be decked out, you know.
I got you,
yeah, you gotta go ahead.
Mark 10 and verse 30.
Yeah.
But he shall receive a hundredfold now in this time.
Read up.
Read up.
Yeah, because I think you jump straight to the point.
Okay. Mark 10 and verse
should be just one more verse.
Okay. Yeah. Verse 29. Yeah, you are. Mark 10 and verse 29. And Yahushua answered and said, verily I say unto you, there is no man that had left houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for in the Gospels. But he shall receive a hundredfold now this time, houses, and brethren, and sisters, and mothers, and children, and lands, with persecutions. Persecutions in the world to come, eternal life. And verse 31 is fire, man. It says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Yeah. So you know, you gotta put everything behind you. Everything comes second to Yahweh by Shema Shai. Everything. You put Yahweh by Shema Shai first. You know, even above yourself. You know, Yahweh by Shema Shai comes first. That's first on our list. That's why we don't care about, you know what I'm saying, what we lose here. You know what I'm saying? This life here is temporary. It's temporary. Temporal, if I'm saying that word right. Temporal, you know what I'm saying? It's temporal, you know? Shit, you ain't gonna be able to take your flat screen TV with you. You ain't gonna need that shit. You ain't gonna take your J's with you. You ain't gonna need them shits. You know what I'm saying? Your phone, you know, people get caught up on the most stupidest shit. Oh, my memories, my phone, my pictures, my this, my that. And it's like, shut the fuck up, you know? Because, like, why you don't need to worry about shit like that. The greatest worry that we should have is not being accepted by the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know?
In the scripture, what it's in verse 30, it said, with persecutions and in the world to come eternal life. Basically, us getting persecuted and going through it, the Lord letting us know, you know, us going through it in this side, man, we got better things coming to us behind that, though. You know, basically, he gave us a promise, man. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Eternal life, man. Like you just said, we want to have favoritism in the eyesight, fuck being cool in the eyesight of men and women.
Yeah, we want a world that's going to be filled with righteousness, because this ain't it.
Man.
I don't care if you find a cool chick that is somewhat decent and she does a lot of things that you like that makes you feel good. She's still wicked. You know what I'm saying? Your children are fucking bad. They piss you off at times. You don't have control over your household the way you want to control your house. You still not financially stable where you want to be at in this life. You know, it's so much that we lack in here that it's like, fuck this world. These cars is fucking whack. They break down on you. They need oil changes. They need gas. We're gonna have ships that fly with your thoughts. You know, you ain't gonna think about no fucking gas. I gotta pull over off this highway exit and get some gas before we run out.
Yeah, I gotta check my tire pressure.
Gotta check my tire pressure. Like, what the fuck?
You gonna manipulate the elements, man.
If you don't have a nice car, a woman will leave you. If you got money, a woman could get bored and say you didn't appreciate. Man, there's a story going on online where this chick was married to the dude for like 5 years, and she thought, y'all remember the movie the Black Phone?
Oh yeah, huh?
That one.
Yeah, remember the boy that was playing the pinball machine and he beat the other two boys up?
Yeah.
Well, there was a dude posing that looked like him, and he was online talking to her, and she's not even pretty like that, but he was saying that was him from the movie.
Oh, what the
And he was as he's talking to her, he's convincing her, look, to send him money. So she sent him like 10 G's. Then he convinced her to leave her husband for him. So if you want to be with me, leave your husband. To find out she got catfished.
5-year relationship down the drain.
Married and everything.
Damn,
Married 5 years.
10 G's.
Lost 10 G's and got catfished. These motherfuckers is retarded. Never seen a dude physically and left her husband and told him, you ain't treating me right. I'm miserable.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's an excuse to fucking be adult.
That's it. But that's what goes on here in Babylon the Great. Nothing but evils. You know what I'm saying? Our people is in a state of shame. Like that sexy red shit, man. That bitch is not sexy. She need to take that shit off her name.
Everybody call it, she look like Young Thug.
It looked like the nigga looked like Young Thug. But it's not a dude though. It's a female.
Yeah.
But gonna put a sex tape on Instagram.
Wait,
Yeah, and it's all graphic. Like my man Needle Brown said through funny. He said, yeah, your booty hole brown, but your pussy's not pink. You see everything. Shit was sickening. Shit was sick. And then get on Twitter and say, I wouldn't do no weird shit like that. Yes, you would. Who the fuck got your password? Who the fuck got your phone? That shit was marketing and clout chasing for you to be relevant in the headlines. But all that a shame though. A shame. Little girls is watching. You know what I'm saying? Your child could watch that shit. Man, that shit is wick. This shit is whack here, man. That's why every day that goes by, you should pray to Yahweh Shimon Shah to increase your hatred for this place, man. Should make you want to be looking for prophecy to be fulfilled or some. Well, I know you got something going on, Lord, so that way you can edify and wake the elect up and get the Lord's elect excited.
I got preset.
Yep.
This is 2nd Ezra 14 and 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature.
You want to speak on it?
Yeah, man, because all these things is putting off. You know what I'm saying? This weak nature, which is that flesh, man.
Yep.
Yeah, we're in this world. We use the world. We don't abuse it.
Yep.
And we see beyond this rat race that we're in.
Yeah.
We putting our all our eggs, like they say, into one basket, and that's the basket of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah, that's right. You go.
I'm still in the Peters.
Yeah. Finish that. Finish that, Peters.
Yeah, and it says, continuing, it says, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind.
See, so you got some jakes that are teaching this word all for the money. They selling their people short just to get paid, or selling out just to get paid, man. You know, and that shit ain't right. And the Lord gonna deal with a lot of you individuals that are using His word. You know what I'm saying? And giving half truth in order to what make yourself be somebody that you're not, man. You know, the Lord's gonna deal with false prophets. The Lord gonna deal with scoffers, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 3, neither as being lords over the Most High's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock.
Right, we supposed to be an example unto the sheep, because you know when you think about sheep are docile. They need to be led. You know, they're easily manipulated and deceived. You know, so you got to be an example to lead the sheep. All right, that's why some people you meet they be like what's the word, like just simple. Yeah, they just be simple. You be like, damn, bro, how you didn't get that? You know, but that show you that that's Israel. Real fast, Matthew 15 and 24. Matthew 15 and 24. You know, and then somebody can look up the word lost.
Yeah. St. Matthew chapter 15 and verse 24, and it says, but he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Right. So even the Lord said himself, I am not sent to everybody, but I'm sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, man. You know, so our people are lost, man. That's why they simple. You know what I'm saying? That's why they simple as hell. So now we've got to be an example, like the scriptures say. It's in the Apocrypha. It says, for them that are without, we appear unto them that are without. You know, that's why we teach. That's why we go out there and we be made a spectacle to the world, man. You know, to those that are without.
Let me get that word first.
Yeah, Bob, can show you credit word loss.
This is the word. This is Strong's G622.
Strong's G622.
Oh yeah,
Strong's G622 Apollyon. And it says to destroy, to put out of the way eternally, abolish, put it in to reign.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Render useless.
See, that's what being lost means here. You're useless. You're destroyed. You're black. You know?
Yeah, you don't know your purpose.
You don't know your purpose. You just wandering through life. And Jake be having that mind. I don't know what I was gonna do with my life. Well, the message is right here. You know?
You know that saying, if you don't stand for nothing, you fall for anything.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
They don't stand for shit. So that's why they won't fall for anything, man. Us brothers, man, we stand for Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know, and we're gonna be good, man. Stick with that. Simply stick with that.
Yep, that's right. That's right. Is there more on that definition?
There's more, but that right there was the point.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I got that. What you had quoted. Colossians 4 and verse 5. It says,
yes, like I said, Sirach, but it's Colossians.
Colossians 4 and verse 5. It says, walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time. Let your speech be always with grace, seasoned with salt, that ye may know how ye ought to answer every man.
Yep, see, so that's why the Lord has us as a spectacle out in the highways, man. You know, because we're walking towards them that are without, man, showing them the example. Because like the definition read in being lost, our people are void of understanding. Okay, they're useless. All right, they're black people in America. They're Mexicans, man. You know, they don't know the Lord. They don't know nothing. So now the Lord has what shined that light, okay, to bring our people back, okay, to this true knowledge, this gospel, which is the good news. You know, it's a good news to know that we ain't gonna be in captivity forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there ain't no such thing as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is hell. You know, this is hell. This is hell, man. Being a slave to your fucking alarm clock. You know what I'm saying? Being a you know, you got grown men, Jake, that got their nuts in their woman's purse. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing without wifey's approval. You know, it's me and wifey.
Happy wife, happy wife.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Other fucking way around.
My wife is virtuous.
He gotta get a fucking permission slip
Yeah,
to go out and shit.
gotta get a permission slip. You know what I'm saying? What type of shit is that? That's hell, man. You know, because you above the woman, and then you under your house side, and then your house side under the Most High. There's an ordinance in the scriptures that tells us.
That's right.
But here in America, everything is flipped upside down.
Woman worship.
Yeah, the woman worship and all that nonsense, man. You know?
That's why the scripture let us know that women surpass is a new thing. Women surpass a man.
Yeah.
Man, that's some bullshit. That's hell, man.
Yeah.
She should be under us. That's why I say fuck Esau. I don't know what y'all saying, man. Fuck Esau because this dude Esau, this nigga Esau set up a platform for these women to literally not need us. And that shit wicked, man. They need us, but they basically set up a platform where they could make money with themselves. They could eat, you know, they could drive, get cars, all that shit by themselves, man. That's why scriptures say don't give a woman much liberty, man. You know, because when you give a woman too much liberty, you know, she might not understand that shit, but really she destroying herself at the end of the road, man.
Well, the problem is that you got too many simps.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a lot of these men ain't men, you know, and they're validating all the wickedness of these women. So it's like us, we a small percent fighting against millions of niggas that, you know what I'm saying, are catering to the woman. So that's gonna keep inflating their fucking minds, you know. So it's like you ain't no winning here, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no winning here, you know. You got man, you can't treat the queen like that. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be talking to the queen like that. Look, queen, see, I would treat you better, queen. Like, just and that's why we got laws. For guys like that, you know, for individuals like that, you know, you can't have that around your people. You know, that brings fucking confusion, man. You know, ain't no, you know, we don't even have queens in our nation. You know what I'm saying? We have princesses. You know, that's some heathenistic shit. Jake is a heathen out here. You know? Yeah, it goes back, right. I think it's a Quinar, which it goes back into being whorish, you know, a prostitute, man. You know, which that's what majority of these women are. You know, and it's so bad that even if they're on OnlyFans, a lot of these dudes be buying fucking feet pictures and shit, and you know, shit is weird.
Use fucking socks and underwear.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Women making hundreds of thousands off of feet pictures and shit.
Nasty ass.
Yeah,
sweaty ass. I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bagging up the Colossians scripture. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 33 and verse 17. It's considered that I labored not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning.
That's the one I was looking for.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. That's the spirit. Hey, you know what? You want to break down or?
You got it, bro. I'll read it again. Then you got it. This is Ecclesiasticus 33 and verse 17. Consider that I labor not. Consider that I labor not for myself only, but for all them that seek learning.
Yep. And see, this is where you're gonna find the real righteous learnings, you know, because college ain't got it for you. You know what I'm saying? And even Theodore Roosevelt said a thorough knowledge of the Bible is better than a college education, man. You know, so this right here is the best wisdom to have. This wisdom is described as like gold, rubies, riches, you know.
Better than anything desirable
that you desire here, you know. If you can too, on that same chapter, can you go down to verse 27? Go down to verse 27.
That's why the scriptures say a man should be more precious than fine gold. Because wisdom that's inside.
Yep, and it's gonna be the Lord is gonna be taking care of those men, you know.
Jump into verse 27. It says, send him to labor that he be not idle, for idleness teacheth much evil.
See, so you know, that's why we push brothers to keep pushing the word, man. Don't stop, don't look back, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, put your hands to work, and if you take your hands off this plow, it's gonna teach you nothing but evils, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have more cares of the world, you know. You're gonna be too focused on what's not important, man. You know, hey, this world is getting ready to be dissolved. You know, this world is getting ready to be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? So as we in the last final moments of this world, you know, it's time to put all your efforts into your how about Shimmy Shah more than what you have been. You know what I'm saying? More than what we have been doing. It's time for us. We could do more. You know, it's not a moment that we can't do more. You know what I'm saying? And it comes with discipline and you know what I'm saying, really structuring yourself and you just getting yourself out of that lazy mentality. I mean, pretty much I'd like to take the slogan from Nike, which that slogan from Nike is a wicked symbol because that's what they used to use on us in slavery is the whip. You know what I'm saying? Crack that whip. That's what that shit goes back to, and it's a deity as well. But they got a slogan saying just do it, get like Nike. You know what I'm saying? So just do it. The Lord, the work of the Lord is not a burdensome labor. You shouldn't think of it as a burden. You know, it shouldn't be. You shouldn't think of this word as no burden. You know what I mean? If you're thinking like that, you're in the wrong spirit. You know, you might as well go flip burgers at Wendy's or some shit. Or go eat chicken at Popeyes. Because shit, this food ain't for you, man. You know.
That type of mindset right there. You don't love the
Yeah. That's what that means. You really don't love the Lord. Because what is love? Love is it's an action. It's not that I feel it in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Well, your heart is your chest. It's in your chest that pumps your blood.
Yeah.
It's not your actual mind. You know, and when you really show that you love somebody, you put forth that action. You show them. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because women say that men are incapable of love, and we show the most love. Yeah, we the ones that love more. That's why a guy that invests all his time in a woman and he gets crushed because she leaves him. Well, that's because he didn't did everything in his power to try to keep that woman, and it was all for nothing. You know, and that shit hurts. Yeah. You can't. You show that. I should have bring grown man to tears and bring him to that bottle.
back. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. No.
Basically, because you said this truth shouldn't be a burden. That's facts. The only burden, really, I was thinking when you were saying that, really is this fucking flesh. And the way you counter that shit is by the spirit.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all both asking.
I do. Yeah, but we still continue back in what the Bible show.
Verse 28. It says, "Set him to work as is fit for him. If he be not obedient, put on more heavy fetters.
Mhm.
But be not excessive toward any, and without discretion do nothing."
That's going to something else. You could drop that. Go ahead with your precept. That's it's actually when you read down, it's actually going into some good scriptures about how to deal with your servants. How to treat your servants like a brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I was talking with this brother about how Esau, when he has servants us in slavery. He didn't make us at equal like him or treat us like a brother. He was you know beating the shit out of us, putting us in hard situations and forcing us to go against our powers. And it'll make a servant want to run from you, leave. But when you treat us your servant like a brother, and you helping him get up on his feet,
That's what it was for.
that's what it's for, like to help you get back on your feet. But Esau didn't do that. He totally just broke us down. You know what I'm saying, and destroyed us, man. But see, we when we have sermons, we deal with each other righteously, man.
Esau, you could like explain like a sponge. He just working us till he gets that last fucking drop, and then he does away with the sponge.
Yeah, discards. Yeah, that's like that galvanized iron. You go to war, you fight. That's why we say ain't no sense to fight for the fucking the Esau's army, man.
Oh yeah.
Because you're nothing more than galvanized iron. He just a throwaway. He don't care if you die in battle. He didn't profited off it anyways. he didn't funded both sides of the party.
Yeah.
But yeah. Was that it? No. Yeah. Oh yeah. Go ahead with your precept. I'm sorry.
No, you good. Proverbs 15 verse 32.
And then we go back to that Peter's. Let's stop at verse 4.
Proverbs 15 verse 32. He that refuses instructions despises his own soul. That's the point right there.
Yeah.
A little bit more, but he that heareth reproof get it, understanding.
Yep.
You know, right there. Oh, you want to speak on it, bro?
No, you got it.
It says, "He that refuses instruction despises his own soul." That's the point right there, man. So if you basically being lazy, and just sitting back, you're not listening to instructions, man. I say that because us being in truth, us believe, having the spirit on us, man. We know when we could do better, man.
Yeah.
So that's you despising your own soul, man. Because at the end of the day, you're only hurting yourself.
I mean, Jacob show up to Esau's job every day, and to get that paycheck, how much more for the Lord's business, clocking in for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Once you clock in, you don't never clock out. This is a 24/7 operation, man. You don't never clock out, man. You know, it's constantly work to be done. That's why the scriptures say, pray for more laborers. Because there's so much work, there's so much ground to be covered that it's not enough hands to the work. You know, every brother has a role and a position that is important. You got to treat it like that. You might think that you're in a small position, but your position is needed. Every position is needed. It's just like the body. If you don't have a pinky toe,
Yep.
do you know you'll be off balance?
I'm just thinking that too. Yeah, that would.
You know what I'm saying? So you need your pinky toe. It's just like any other part of the body. So any office the Lord give you, be thankful the Lord gave you an office, and then run that office, man. Like you about to triple up on that office. I'm about to make this office make some money come through here. That's how you want to treat the Lord's business. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the Lord had that parable he said about the talents that was given. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like that one that I got the knowledge, so I'm just gonna put it in the napkin and put it in the dirt. It's gonna be a time capsule, so I'm gonna come back years later, and then I'm gonna check back like, man, I had that knowledge back then, and I left myself a message. The message gonna be, you slothful servant. You knew that I was an austere man.
The five. I can't even think, but
the virgins.
The virgins, man.
Oh yeah,
the ones without the oil, basically, man. That's you having no oil, thinking like that, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have no oil because the way you keep the oil is consistently abiding and giving your time into Yahweh Yahushua, man.
Yeah.
Because he's literally like a gardener just planting that knowledge within us. But the only way you get that knowledge within you, if you want it, you really want it.
Yeah. That's right.
I'm done with my story.
Okay, go back to that
First Peter.
Yep. And then if a brother can hold me, Matthew's 25 and 34. And then we'll end it off on that.
Okay, this is Saint Peter. It's like First Peter chapter 5 and verse 4. Now it says, and when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away.
See? So when Yahushua returns, you shall receive a crown of glory that shall never return. That means that the work was done. Like Paul said in I think it was Timothy. He said I have matter of fact, if you could grab that too, I think it's in Timothy. He said, I have finished my course. And that's what we all want to say. We finished our course. Is that where it's at? It might be Second Timothy 4 and 6. Stop at verse 8.
2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 6. For I am now ready to be offered, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith.
Yep.
Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto them that also to them also that love his appearing.
See, to them also that love his appearing. You see, all right. The crown of righteousness is stored up for that time, man. Which is going to be a literally ceremony in the crowning. On your own time, you can read that in the book of Second Ezra, man. The second chapter. You know? But go ahead. Yep, Matthew 25 and 34.
This is Matthew
Was
25.
that it on that, Peters?
Yes, the
Okay.
crown.
This is Matthew 25, verse 34.
Mm.
Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my father.
See, then shall when the Lord come ye blessed of my Father. Because the Lord matter of fact, read one verse up.
Matthew 25, verse 33. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left.
See, the Lord's going to gather the sheep, right, on his right hand, and on his left hand, the goats, okay, which are going to be used as a sacrifice here, man. You know, and those goats are representing these other nations, Esau, Edom, and even 2/3 of our own people, man. Go ahead.
Verse 34. Then shall then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my father.
Yep. See, you on my right hand, come blessed my Father. You know, show you that that's a separation. Show you that the Lord not going to save everybody.
Yeah.
You know, Lord's going to save the elect, those that have put in that work for him. You know, that was occupied until he came. You know, go ahead.
Continuing in verse 34, Matthew 25, verse 34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, Come, ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you. Prepared for you from the foundation of the world.
Yep. Keep reading.
Verse 36.
You gonna stop at verse 40.
Okay. 36, Matthew 25, verse 36. Naked, and ye clothed me. I was sick, and ye visited me.
Yep.
I was in prison, and ye came unto me.
Yep.
Verse 37. Then shall the righteous answer him, saying, Lord, Yahushua, when saw we thee in hunger?
See, so they was wondering what Yahushua was talking about, you know, but he wasn't talking about himself. Go ahead, up.
Continuing verse 37. And fed thee, or thirsty, and gave thee drink. Verse 38. When saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee? Verse 39. Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, or let me read again. Or when saw we thee sick, or in prison, and came unto thee?
Yep.
Verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, and as much as ye have done it unto one of my least of these my brethren,
yep,
ye have done it unto me.
So that's how you got to look at your brethren. When you do your righteous to your brother, you know, you actually doing it to Yahushua. You got to see Yahushua in your brother, you know. That's how we all got to look at all of each other, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to treat Yahushua evil, so you don't treat your brother evil, man. You know? And then when you think about the flock, right? Real fast, that's 40.
Yeah.
Before you continue, how you could grab me, James 5 and 19. James 5 and 19. Because this, you know, what we're doing, and we treating the flock good, you know, we preaching unto them, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it comes with perks. It comes with the Lord wiping away sins. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of us need, is for the Lord to wipe away or to overlook the sins that we have, man. You know? Go ahead, out.
James chapter 5 and verse
19.
19. It says, Brethren, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death, and shall hide a multitude of sins.
See? So the man that wandered off into these wayward doctrines or into the ways of the world or follow after these heathenistic philosophies, well, if you bring that soul back to your house by Shai, not only did you save that soul, but then you also covered a multitude of sins upon your own self, man. You know? That's why we encourage, keep preaching, you know? But hey, you don't want to preach, and then that's on you. You know, you don't want to teach for the Lord, that's on you. The Lord, hey, you know, I guess we'll see you in the kingdom, you know, through one of the loins of the elect. You know, we trying to make it on the first go around. you know. But you can go back to Matthew 25 and 41 now.
Matthew 25 and verse 20, 30. Matthew 25 verse 31.
40,
No, 41, right,
41.
verse 41. Then shall he say also unto them on the left hand,
Mhm.
Depart from me, ye cursed.
Depart from me, ye cursed. And what is a curse?
Something bad.
Something bad. When you wish ill upon somebody, that's a curse. So the Lord said, depart from me, ye cursed. So the Lord's going to bring evils upon you. You know? Go ahead.
Then shall he say unto them on the left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed,
Mhm.
into everlasting fire.
Woo, to everlasting fire. Is it talking about hell, hell, hell? No, it's talking about them ICBM missiles. You know what I'm saying? That's going to burn this place. All right, Lord going to leave you to be dipped in that fire, man.
Prepare for the prepare for the devil and his angels.
Yep. Prepare for the devil and his angels, you know? All right? Because the Lord going to destroy a lot of people, man, in these last days. You know what I'm saying? So Esau going to be destroyed. You know? His people going to be destroyed. You know? A lot of 2/3 going to be destroyed. He was going to be destroyed, man. There's going to be a lot of deaths out here. You know? So you know, we overseeing, we watching over the flock, you know what I'm saying, by trying to encourage us to keep fighting for the Lord. Don't look back like Lot's wife. That's why she's written as an example. She looked back for the riches and things that they had and got turned to a pillar of salt, you know, and it's evident she's still there to this very day. So we got to continue to keep looking forward and keep putting our best foot forward. We got to keep moving, you know. I don't know if y'all brothers got any closing statements or scriptures.
What you said about how you basically how you gotta love your brother. You know, I don't know if you want me to bring the scripture out, but basically how you gonna love your brother. You can't love God and hate your brother. That's what I know.
Damn,
But the spirit passed, so we
damn. Yeah, well, Lord's willing, this live has been edifying. You know, the water those have tuned in, dropped by. So giving all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Brakate Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Brakate Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Brakate Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Brakate Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahushai,
the water,
the water,
the water,
the water,
the water.
the water.
Hey, Shalom, and
Shalom.
Lord willing, next time we'll see y'all next time.
That's right. Shalom. Hey, that is.